B2A that I'm working on up here in Portland, Oregon. Just a little TL 920. But no doubt about it, man. Amazon. No doubt about it, man. Oregon, BC. From the Mud Duck radio station in Portland, Oregon. No doubt about it, Rabbit. From my place to yours, anytime you pull up, feel free to lock that bad boy down. You don't have time to pull on the side of the road and put the four-way flashers on. I'm 25 feet off the ground. I'm the rocking chair. No doubt about it, Rabbit. God bless and enjoy the beautiful weekend. The CZERF Premium 15B for about $130. I paid less than $300 for the radio station. It plugs into my laptop. I could play YouTube songs. I could throw in a CD. I could put one of those computer mics to the transmitter box, you know, and talk. And what else can I do? Oh, I could go on the internet, and there, you know how there's so many radio stations, FM, broadcasting on the internet. I could just play that through my laptop, through my transmitter, and leave the house all day long, and it's playing another radio station in another part of North America, a real good one, you know what I mean? Yeah. I had one from Alaska, a good rock one from Vancouver, and yeah, I could check out some of those Louisianas. So that's what I'll do. I'll probably change the frequency, and I'll just run another bootleg radio station that's going somewhere else in North America through this thing. It runs 15 watts, and you could tap. It pushes 15 watts, and it goes for about 20 miles. And my town is like, you know, 4 miles square, 3,000 people, and there's no one else around. So I had the whole town locked up. And you could change the wattage. You could go to 1 watt or 15 watts. You could change the frequency. They're all on the internet now. They're cheap. They're from China. Well, I'll tell you, you could write it down and Google it, and you could Google it on YouTube, and there's a bunch of people that do show it. A Premium CZE-15B. And you know what? It's probably the size of, you know, about 2 cigarette packs. And you line in, PC control, your power thing comes with it, and it's just a little unit here, and it does so much. It's your radio station. Anyways, I'll use it. I'll be careful with it, but I ran the antenna in the back of a pickup truck, and I ran a mobile FM station, and I went 17-hour drive to Vancouver. So I'd be going through all different towns and everything, and they can't catch you that way, and I'd just be broadcasting like crazy. Yeah. I had the antenna just sitting in the back of my pickup, all put together, and then I had my laptop between me and the passenger, and I was playing CDs, you know, all like AC/DC Uncut and all these things, and then I would all of a sudden come on my microphone and say, "It's Joe Rock, the only British Columbia, North American mobile pirate radio station. Come try to catch me because you never will," and da-da-da. It was a gas, man. We were laughing our heads off. And then I set up in Kamloops because I was there for 3 days, and I'd set up in Vancouver off a 17-floor building because I was there for 3 days. So you don't stay anywhere too long, but you get people thinking, eh? Yeah, I know. And your 15 watts will go, 10 miles in front of you and 10 miles behind you. And if you're up on a hill, man, then you'll go 20, 30 miles. And you could put a 2-meter linear amplifier between this and the antenna, and you can run like 50. You know what I mean? You can get a linear. It's way up on my roof, but in my truck it was just sitting on some firewood, and it was snowy because I didn't want no one to be too obvious. So it was in the truck. It was just sitting in the box. But at my house here, it's only about 8 feet off the peak of the house. Yeah, I drove up to a lake, and I had it running, and it was as perfect as can be, 15 watts. And it was about 20 miles, and there was a hump in the way, so it wasn't even line of sight. So it depends where you're at, what the terrain is like. But 15 watts, man, it just pushes it right. It goes a long way, and you can turn it down if you want. Did you write it down? This one's a premium CZE-15B. And you could just Google FM transmitters and take a look at them all. There's a few different ones, different kinds. I got it paid plus shipping, like for $200, like for around $220. The cable, the antenna, the coax, everything's there, and it's got like digital readout on the front with about 5-10 buttons. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Premium CZE-15B. CZE, C as in cat, Z as in zoo, E as in Edward, dash 15B. I got some cross channel there. Did you get that? Hey, put it on YouTube, and you'll see someone use it. I'm sure it's on YouTube. It's a professional PC control transmitter. It hooks up to any laptop. That's your brain. This is your brain transmitting, and then you hook a laptop up to it, and you got a whole radio station, and it does everything a radio station does. You can even hook a record player to the back, and your microphone goes in the front. And you can even put your microphone in through the laptop. It does everything, and it's under $200. It's like 100. I forgot what I paid for it. I was pretty hip on it. Everybody's telling me I should start it up again, and they miss it. Nobody was listening to the other stations. I was going, it's Joe Rock, rocking on the ridge, taking your requests on the request line here, and I wouldn't say but people knew me on Facebook, and or they messaged me on my iPod, my phone, and you can put anything on there. Anything. You can take anything that's on YouTube, and it'll wire right through, or it's pretty neat. No, it's Canadian Rumbler. Oh, is it White Raven out there too? No, don't get me mixed up with that guy. Don't get me mixed up with White Raven. He's on the Queen Charlottes. He's 700 miles west of me. He's 700. He's on the coast. I'm inland on the BC-Alberta border. Hello, 148. antennas mixed up. That's why I was thrown for a loop too, and I just figured it was the rotor or this or that, so I went along with talking and... All right, Bayou Boy, numbers your way. I got a breaker or two in there I'm going to say hello to right now too. I heard 148 there coming in there and someone. Bayou Boy, we'll talk to you later. Hey, get yourself an FM transmitter. It's a gas, man. You could drive to one of your CB key downs, and on the way you could it's just hilarious. You could transmit at a key down on an FM and then it's just funny. You could do so much with it. All right, I'm talking too much. I'm going to be on the side for those breakers out there. All right, have a good one, Bayou Boy.
445, waving.
All right, Bayou Boy. Hey, 445 Radio Man. Yeah, I was just talking to Bayou Boy down your neck of the woods. What's the Radio Man up to today?
I've been sitting down here recording your whole conversation, man. I'm going to turn it into the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
You're going to turn me in. Hey, that's a good... You know, I was sitting there thinking, I always got... Hey, you could turn it in. It don't matter what. That's all funny. No pain, no strain. Radio Man, you're sounding pretty bodacious today, man. Good... Like I was telling Bayou Boy, there's times you can hear a squirrel fart at 50 meters, and then if someone comes in there at 2 or 3, 4 pounds, S units, you could talk like, have a good conversation. I like the DX the last few days, 10-4.
10-4, man. You coming in like you sitting out here in my driveway. That's why I've been sitting out here recording you, man. You sound like you're right outside my window, 10-4.
Well, if you record that, put it on your thing, everybody's going to know the... how to do pirate radio stations. Maybe we'll start about 500 of them up over North America with these premium CZs, E15Bs. It'll be a new hobby. Hey, man, you're sounding good.
Yeah, 10-4. I was just debating on whether I should try it out first and then put it up there, or just go ahead and put it up there. 10-4.
Yeah, I don't care. Just figure out, figure out a good section of it where my handle's not on there and Bayou Boy's not on there, and just say 2 guys talking about illegal radio stations and how to do it, and then nobody will know it's me.
All right, 10-4. Hey, 148 sounding good up there, man. Best I ever heard you. Hey, I post this video, you'll get to hear it. Hey, 148 Canadian Rumbler, sounding good with 445 standing by.
Yeah, it's all good. You're up there 20 dBs. You're the best you've ever done too, man. Nothing's gonna touch you there. You got it locked down from the east to the west coast. Same with Bayou Boy there. It's really good talking skip. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to just sit on the side here, Radio Man, see if there's another DX skipper in there before I head her out in the back 40 and clean up. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Got to bring my tools in, power tools and all that. But, yeah, we'll talk to you down the road. You bet. Sounding good there.
All right. Hey, I'm cooking dinner on the stove, so let me go get to my dinner. Hey, we'll talk at you later. Canadian Rumbler, 445 Radio Man, back quiet.
All right there, 445. Any other breakers in there before I turn this thing off? Go ahead now. Speak forever. Hold your peace. Nobody's out there. Just some DX cross channel from 28. All right, everybody, Radio Man, you have a good one on 10-7.
Bye-bye.